Okay. Hopefully you guys can see the deck okay. Alright. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit of a different setup today. Trying to figure out, do I need to move this more? Seem like the camera's off a little bit. Alright, I wanted to allow a few minutes to let people come in as the high vibrational music in the background is playing. Alright, do one more shuffle. Actually, I'll do 3 more. Alright, 7 shuffles. Should be good to go. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Welcome to Just D Show. Welcome to D's World. For those that are tuning in for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you are here, the Most High God led you here, and welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is a free reading live. And for this live, everybody can ask a free question. Your first question is free. After that, each question is going to be a donation payment of $11.11. All of the prices are angel numbers. Saw 1111 last night as well as this morning. And I definitely saw 111 at 1:11 a.m. on last night's live, and then again this afternoon. I've seen 333 3 times a day, 555 twice, 444, and 222. So the angels and ancestors are definitely communicating messages to me, and that's why I decided to go ahead and do a free psychic reading live. I do plan to come back tonight with my investigative research. So y'all make sure to come back later this evening. I'm going to try my hardest to start it a little earlier because I know that not everybody can attend the late night lives. I am expecting a delivery, so when that comes, I will pause, but I'll be right back. Hold on, actually it might be... It might be coming now. So give me a second, you guys. Yeah, y'all bear with me a second because I think they're about to knock. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, bear with me. I had to receive that for a second. So, okay. Again, for this live, everybody, including those that are existing D's peeps, that means if you're an existing subscriber, everyone can ask your first question to get your first reading for free, because this does aid in allowing new people that have, come to the channel to see not only my skill set, but gives you guys an opportunity to get a free question in. So your first question, your first reading will be free. After that, any additional questions, again, is a donation payment of 1111 representing double new beginnings. And usually it's typically a new beginning after an ending as well as spiritual awakening. Now, for this week, I am running a special offer. So normally the 15-minute private readings are the angel number 4444, and the 30-minute video consultations are usually 8888, representing infinite abundance, angel number. And then the 1 hour video consultations are usually 14444. But for this week, I am running a special where you can get a 15-minute private reading for $33.33. Or you can do a 30-minute video consultation for $55.55, or a 1 hour video consultation for angel number 111, which is 111. So if at any point during this live you decide that you do want to book a private reading or a video consultation, I highly encourage you to pay today, because I am getting people that are requesting bookings, and I want to make for sure that I'm able to get everybody scheduled for the rest of this week. So I do still have availability for tomorrow and for this weekend. I've got a couple of consultations already scheduled for Friday and Saturday. So if anyone else wants to schedule, even if you want to schedule for later tonight, especially if you want an immediate private reading or video consultation, you will need to pay immediately, because I can't schedule you until I receive your payment. So you can send your donation payment to my Cash App or Venmo that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, as well as it's in the chat. And again, thank you to those who have sent channel donations. Thank you to those who have sent prayers. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the platform and returning to the lives and engaging in the chat. So shout out to all the D's peeps. So this is the special for today, and I'll continue that for the rest of this week. Also, for those that were asking about ancestral and childhood psychic medium sessions, for those that want a channeled session, that is available for this week only as well, because usually those sessions do start at 150 for a half hour. And again, family, my donation prices are a lot lower than most people's. In fact, my prices are about 75% lower than most psychics, but it's because we're family here on my channel, and I do want to be able to assist you guys in your spiritual journey while also offering you, a value price. So I'm going to allow this week, for those that want the channeled psychic medium sessions, if you book a 1 hour video consultation, you can definitely get your channeled psychic medium session for that price instead of the 150. If you want to book a half hour psychic medium session, you can do that as well for the $55.55. So the channeled psychic medium sessions, whether you want an ancestral reading, if you want me to channel into your childhood or even into your ancestry, those sessions typically, again, do start at $150 for a half hour. However, because I want to give you guys a special price, I will allow you to do the half hour for this week only for $55.55. So for those that were inquiring, definitely get your payments in ASAP so I can get you scheduled, because all of the sessions are first come, first serve. So for those of you that said you may want to make your payment on Friday for a session on Friday, I highly encourage you to make your payment today or tomorrow at the latest. Now, of course, if you don't get paid until Friday morning and you want to make your payment then for a session later that day, you can absolutely do that. But if you're able to pay before Friday, I highly recommend to do that, because I am getting a lot of inquiries. And again, shout out to everybody that's been reaching out, inquiring about the private readings and the video consultations, and shout out to everyone who's already paid to book. Again, send your payments to Cash App or Venmo. For the subscribers that are international viewers, because I know I do have international subscribers, and shout out to all the international D's peeps. If any of you want to book a private reading or a video consultation, email me, and I'll put my email in the chat, and I'll get to your guys' chat in just a second. Or you guys' comments, rather. Email me, justdshow@gmail.com. And just let me know, like, hey, D, I'm an international subscriber, but I want to be able to book a session with you. I don't have access to Cash App or Venmo. I'll send you the link to my private PayPal account. You can send your payment there. As soon as I receive your payment, I will email you back a confirmation email letting you know that I've received it. And then I will speak with you through email so that we can agree upon a date and a time that works best for you. So again, the readings, as far as the private readings and the video consultations, are first come, first serve. So if you want to book a consultation or a private reading for this week, especially if you want to book one for, tonight or tomorrow, you want to pay right now. And if you want to book one for this weekend, I do highly suggest that you make your payment no later than Friday morning. Preferably make your payment before then, because if you wait until the last minute, and I've already got people booked for that day, unfortunately, you'll have to wait until the next day when there's availability. And I do offer same day sessions. So, like, if you pay right now and you're like, hey, D, I want, to book a consultation for tonight, send your payment right now. As soon as I get off live, I'll send you the email response, or if you DM me on Instagram, I'll DM you back with a confirmation, and then I'll get you scheduled. So I do have availability for those that would like a private 15-minute psychic reading session, or for those that want to book a 30-minute or a 1 hour video consultation. And I will be on panel with you for the video consultations. And again, thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel. I just really, from the bottom of my heart, want to thank all of my D's peeps. You guys, I want you guys to know how much you encourage me at times when I feel like, if I should step away from this platform and just take a break from, all of the internet. Because there are times that I feel like that. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But you guys keep me encouraged. And when you give me the feedback in the chat, when you give me the feedback in the comments after the lives, it really does my heart good to know that you guys are receiving positive, help. Like when Andrew sent his chat, and when he posted his comment about how much he's learned and healed through my channel, that really, really lets me know that I am fulfilling God's will and that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you so very much. And thank you for everybody who has supported the platform. Thank you to anyone who has sent a donation over this past year. I don't care if it was way back in January up until now. Thank you. Because every time you guys have sent a donation, I have absolutely needed it. So I just want to thank you guys for your support, and thank you for your encouragement. Thank you to those who have been praying for me and my family. I feel stronger. I had an opportunity to speak with my cousin, and it was an amazing time. And I just want to thank you guys for your love. If nobody told you that you are valued, loved, and appreciated, please hear it from the bottom of my heart. I value every last one of you. You are loved. You are appreciated. If there's anyone who's battling with depression or feeling discouraged, or you feel like your life has no purpose, no meaning, if you've been contemplating suicide or anything like that, please hear me when I say God sent you to my channel so that God can let you know that your life has purpose, your life has meaning, and no matter how bad it might look or feel, God has a divine plan, and just trust the process. And if you need encouragement, listen to my previous lives, because I'm going through a transition of rebuilding my life due to me needing surgery. I understand what it's like to feel discouraged, but what you focus on, you give your power to. So don't give your power to fear. Give your power to abundance. Give your power to affirmations, which is why I'm doing the golden mantras card pull. I want people to feel encouraged when you leave my channel. When you leave from my live, I want you to feel uplifted. I want you to know that God has a purpose for you, and that if you are alive and you are breathing, you are valued by the Most High God. And no matter how difficult your situation may look, God has a plan for you. So just trust the process and be encouraged. And y'all, don't forget to hit the like on the way in. And if you are catching the replay and you forget to hit the like on the way in, make sure you hit the like on the way out. And for those who have not, what you doing? Get on over there to Rumble and subscribe right now. And follow me on Rumble, because that is the platform for all of my uncensored content. Rumble does not censor any content over there, so we finna get real litty and real raw and uncensored on Rumble. Thank you everybody that's been signing and sharing my Stop YouTube Global Cyberbullying and Gang Stalking petition, holding YouTube and Google accountable for allowing cyberbullying and gang stalking. So please continue to, I was about to say like, share, and subscribe. Continue to sign and share. Chelsea, good to see you, my love. Thank you so much, family. Appreciate all of y'all's patience. Thank you. Gemini Aunt, good to see you, my love. Got my other good brother, Neptune Pisces, in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. April, good to see you, my love. Wait a minute, we got a birthday? Hold up now. Hold up, let's pause. We got a D's Peach birthday, and she 59, 5 representing new beginnings, 9 representing endings. So that means you about to step into a new beginning, April. Oh, April, I just got chills too. April, somebody is in love with you. I can feel this. Oh, wow. Somebody's in love with you, April. I think you about to get a huge birthday surprise. Somebody you're not expecting is getting ready to make a confession of love. So happy birthday to you, April. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear April. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, we got a DSP birthday in the building. That's what's up. Happy birthday, April. Oh, April, you got some new love coming in on the birthday. That's what's up, Neptune Pisces. Okay, I will get to your question first. So thank you so much for sending your donation. You're welcome, my love. Happy birthday. Kim, I'm not sure if I've ever seen you in the chat before. If not, thank you for tuning in and welcome to Dee's World. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you back. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, you about to fall right in. Oh, it's going to be so cute. You about to fall in love, April. And I can feel it, and it's giving me all the feels and the goosebumps. Happy birthday, my love. And congratulations. So since it is your birthday, I'm going to pull a card for you. I'm going to pull a Golden Mantras card. Yep, somebody is in love with April. Oh my God, like April. You about to fall in love for real, for real. Like it's about to be a whole new beginning. Oh my goodness. And a new beginning, it's somebody that you know, somebody that I'm hearing a rekindling. So somebody from your past that you've been praying to reconnect with. And I'm hearing, God said, I've been hearing your prayers. You've been doing your due diligence to work on yourself. Congratulations for that. And yeah, it's going to be a new beginning. A very positive one. This is about to be your best new birth year. So congratulations on your solar return. Congratulations on the new birth year. Just Janelle, thank you so much for tuning in, my love. Kim said, glad to be here and much love and light. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad for all of you that are here. And actually, before I move forward, let me start this off with a prayer. Because I want to do this, especially every time I'm doing a Golden Mantras or psychic reading live, just to keep the energy high, vibrational, and guiding. Most High, I just want to thank you for this moment. Thank you for my channel. Thank you for my platform. Thank you for every D's peeps that is tuning in to this live. Thank you to everyone that's going to tune in to the replay. I ask that you cover the entire collective in this very moment. Cover everyone who is going through their personal storm. Cover everyone who is going through their own new beginning of starting over. For that discouraged and that discouraged person that needs encouragement, that is dealing with depression, that's battling with depression, that's battling with suicidal thoughts. God said, please give your burdens to me, for my yoke is easy and my burdens are light. Release it to the Most High God. God brought you to this channel for a reason. And it is my job to use the skill set that I have spiritually to help guide the collective to their highest self. At this moment, God said, don't give up. Trust my plan, trust my process, trust me, and walk by faith. So continue to move forward. For that mother that is struggling with your children and you just lost your financial assistance, God said you're about to get 3 times more what you just lost. This is a test of faith. Just walk by faith. Give it over to God and release it, and believe more than anything. Believe that what you have called in is coming towards you. But I want the entire collective to be encouraged in times of uncertainty. Be encouraged in times of doubt. Eliminate thoughts of lack. Eliminate thoughts of scarcity. Eliminate thoughts of doubt. Do not empower your fear. Empower your faith. What you focus on, you give your power to. So focus your energy on having faith in everything working out for your highest good. And call it in, believe it, receive it, and then release it and watch it call in. So I want the entire collective to be encouraged during this live. I hope that you walk away feeling encouraged and empowered. And I hope that something is said that helps to lift any burden, any energy rising up against me, my channel, and this entire collective shall fall by the wayside immediately and be destroyed. Let chaos and confusion come about their lives, and let death and hell follow their evil intentions back to them. I reverse back to sender any evil intentions of lack, scarcity, dis-ease, any evil eye, any negative energy being sent has been returned to sender and shall be bound to the sender. And I send the sender healing because that's what you need. All these things I ask in the name of the Most High God, Asheo, and so it is. So Neptune Pisces, because you did send your donation, and thank you for that, I will get to your question first, for sure. And April said, I will definitely let you know. I will take that. I have been for 6 years. Yeah, you're about to be reunited. And I keep hearing reignite. So there's going to be a reigniting of passion and intimacy and love. So Neptune, your question will be first. I'm going to do a general card pull from my Golden Mantras deck. As I've shared with you guys each live, they always are resonating, the golden mantras. And then at the bottom of the cards, there are page numbers, and there's usually a positive affirmation or mantra that coincides with the card. Now, sometimes it may just be, like an illustration or something like that. But for the most part, it's like an additional message, further giving clarity to the mantra that's on the card. So, do another shuffle, do a quick cutting. All right, so I'm going to do a 5-card pull from different parts of the deck. Actually, I'm going to do a 7-card pull, so I just heard pull 7. All right. And then I am going to end this live soon because I'm just getting my food and I'm hungry. I haven't ate today. So this will not be a very long live. So if you have a question, you want to get it in the chat now. Because after I do this general, I'm only doing the questions that I see and then I'm going to end the live. I may do another one later tonight after I do tonight's investigative research live. I'm not sure. All right, so I got 7 cards pulled. First card is I am safe. I am held. I received that. And it says page 23. Now I have to have the mirroring on in order to be able to record the tray with the cards. So I know it probably will show the cards backwards, but that's why I also always read it. Okay, so page 23 does have a message. It says, I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. That is your mantra. I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. My love, you were designed for a graceful, unconditional, and patient love. Allow yourself to be showered and adored every single day, knowing that love is a source that will never run dry. At times we receive a love so light and full from others that we wonder if we are deserving. Don't question it. Open your arms and allow this love to flow to you. If the love makes you uneasy and pulls you from your heart space and into your mind, know that you deserve better. In this case, ask for it to be given, and if it's not, move on. So basically, if it's not reciprocal, if it's not a healthy love, if it's toxic in any way, shape, or form, if it causes anxiety, if it makes you feel drained, if it makes you feel horrible, if it makes you feel bad, especially if it makes you cry, release that. That is toxic. That's a karmic connection meant to teach you a lesson. Learn the lesson, release them, and move on. All right. Next card. I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. I love that, especially as an empath, because we're natural people pleasers. So I love this. And this is all about self-love. I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. Asheo. Page number is 37. Let me look and see if there's anything on page 37. There is. Okay. So the message is, let it go, let it flow. My love, simply put, breathe, release, and go with the flow of life. You'll find your answers, you'll find your peace, and you'll be introduced to what is best for your heart and soul. That's why I always say I do quieting the mind sessions, not just meditation and yoga. I quiet my entire environment, phone, everything. Go within and ask for answers and guidance and clarity, and ask for guidance that flows, and do a lot of releasing. My intuition is my greatest guide. It speaks clearly and moves me into action. My intuition is my greatest guide. It speaks clearly and moves me into action. Asheo, and the page number is 25. Let's see if there's anything on 25. Oh, there is. All right. God created me to fulfill a unique purpose. I have a special gift to offer the world. So to those that are struggling with depression, feeling discouraged, or possibly battling with suicidal thoughts, God created you to fulfill a unique purpose. You have a special gift to offer this world. Your life, again, has purpose and meaning. My love, you are an intentional creation of God and the cosmos. Before inviting you earthside, you were given precious gifts for yourself and the world to experience. Understand that you are a necessary piece of the fabric of this world, even among millions. There is a unique purpose for you. If you pulled this card, you are being reminded of your divine design. Spirit asks you not to get so wrapped up in the day-to-day that you forget the bigger picture. Don't forget what makes you you. And above all, don't forget that you are a divine being. Your life has a purpose that's greater than any impact you will ever imagine. especially if you're on the live right now and you're in the chat. You are definitely one of the chosen. So don't give up. Keep moving forward and trust the process. I am my best healer. I am my strongest healer, and I've got this. I received this mantra. I am my best healer. I am my strongest healer, and I've got this. Asheo, I received that. It says page 12. Okay, page 12 just has illustration, so there's no additional message with that. My soul is a lighthouse that will help others find their way. So again, every one of y'all in this live right now, you have a divine purpose, and there is somebody or somebodies, plural, whose lives you're going to impact. So my soul is a lighthouse that will help others find their way. My soul is a lighthouse that will help others find their way. Page 52. I ask, I believe, I shall receive. I ask, I believe, I shall receive. My love, it's a simple equation. 1 + 1 = 2. The key is to believe. Really, but really believe. Not just say you believe. Believe and picture that everything you want is already yours. Even when it's not there, even if the money's not there, even if the circumstance hasn't arrived yet, believe that it's going to. Believe it until it does. Literally. Like this says, the key is to believe. Really, really believe. You might think you're delusional, and people in your life may think you're insane, but this is how we break generational curses. Innovative, raise the bar, and introduce new ways of living. Literally, believing that you can, you will, you have, you deserve. It doesn't have to show up for you to believe. That's what faith is. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Walk by faith, not by sight. If I were walking by sight, I would have been gave up. Like for real, would have been gave up. So we're not walking by sight. We're walking by faith. My vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. Page 24. I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. I rightfully create and set boundaries that protect and support my peace. Please understand, fellow empaths who are people pleasers by nature, that boundaries do not make you a villain or evil. Boundaries are there to protect your peace, and you absolutely need to implement them at all times. My love, it's time for you to put you first and act boldly in your favor. You give the people in your life so much access to your energy and heart space, and now you feel drained. You tend to put others before yourself, whether you are prioritizing their well-being or their perspective of you. And what that means is that sometimes you will allow people to cross your boundaries because you don't want to disappoint them. So you keep letting them do it because I don't want to hurt this person. I don't want to disappoint them. Meanwhile, they're crossing your boundaries, which is not okay and not fair to you. So remember that. You are being asked to step in front, set boundaries, and watch your relationships and spirit begin to flourish. Boundaries are necessary. Self-love is not selfish. My luck won't run out because my blessings are earned and destined for me. Again, my luck won't run out because my blessings are earned and destined for me. Page 14. I do receive that. Asheo. Because Lord knows I sure have been earning my blessings. Enduring the cross. Is there anything on 14? Okay, there's not. It's just an illustration. So that's the general 7-card pool. I'm going to shuffle this deck 5 times for new beginnings, and then I'm going to get to y'all's questions. Because y'all have already gone past 30 minutes, but I also had to stop to receive that order. So for every one of y'all's questions, I will pull from the Golden Mantras deck to give you an additional mantra reading. Oh, I must have. There we go. All right. So give me 1 second to look at the chat. Always got to stay positive. Always, always, always. Cam said, like for me, what started my new job and coming true for my wife and son for Christmas, getting things together, having my wife wanting to get back together for the long haul. That's good to hear. Congratulations, my love. All right, Neptune. So since you sent your donation, and again, for those that are brand new to the channel, especially if this is your first time tuning in, again, thank you and welcome to Dee's World. Your first question is free. Any additional questions after that, you do need to send a donation amount of $11.11 to my Cash App or Venmo. I know most of us use Cash App, so that's the easiest payment form to use. And that information is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So you'll see the banner that has my Cash App tag and my Venmo. If you're someone that uses Venmo, add me as a friend first, because it seems like that makes it a lot easier to send donations on there, and then you can send it there. But if you have Cash App, just go ahead and send it via Cash App. Neptune, since this card jumped out, I'm going to pull this one first. My question is, will I ever have children in the future? I spoke to one reader a couple years back, and he said I'll have two, a boy and a girl. Right when you asked if you'd ever have children, I saw you holding a baby boy. So I do believe you'll have a son first, but I also heard twins. So I think you may end up with fraternal boy and girl twins, but you're going to have a son first. So yeah, and your son's going to look just like you. Like, yeah, he's going to have your whole face. So you're definitely, I'm seeing 3 total. I'm seeing 3. I'm seeing a boy first and fraternal twins, boy and girl twins. So congratulations. Now, I don't think it's going to happen right away. I'm hearing within the next 5 years. So over the next 5 years is when it's going to happen, but you will have a son first. So he'll end up being a big brother to, it looks like a set of twins. So yeah, congratulations, family. Now, your card came up. Let me get back to the camera. Today, I let you go. Page 22. All right. All right, so page 22, it says, I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. Again, I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. So what that tells me is that there's either a windfall coming towards you or an unexpected bonus is what I heard. But also start practicing this mantra. This is a mantra that I do daily. I do it when I wake up. I do it in the shower when I do my saltwater cleanse, and I do it before I go to bed. Money flows to me with ease from known and unknown sources. Money flows to me in large quantities. Thank you for the deposits flowing into all of my digital accounts. Thank you for my new bank accounts. Thank you for my new credit score. Like, mantras are, again, what you focus on, you give your power to. So instead of focusing on the lack of money, focus on calling it in and pair it with a gratitude affirmation. Again, thank you for the money that's flowing into all of my digital accounts. That's you affirming to the universe that you're in expectation of money to flow, and you're also thanking the universe in advance. So you're expressing gratitude, and gratitude attracts abundance. So this might also be a call, Neptune, to start practicing money mantras. My love, call in the flow of prosperity and abundance and allow yourself to truly step onto this divine wave of generosity. Ashe-o, I receive that for myself. It may feel unbelonging at first, but as you continue to affirm and claim this as your truth, which is what I was just saying, the words will taste sweet and fulfilling. It's imperative to match your tongue with movement. This affirmation will pair well with intentional action towards your goals and desires. So, like I was just saying, I think this is a call for you to start practicing money mantras and to really believe it, as you call it in. So, congratulations to you in advance for your new financial beginning. And if anybody else has any additional questions, now would be the time to drop it in the chat, because in 2 minutes I will be ending the live. And I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Thank you to everybody that participated in the chat. And Neptune, thank you for sending your donation. For those who have previously had a free question, I would prefer that you send your donation of $11.11. However, I will allow you to ask a free question if you just have, a burning desire or, a burning question on your mind that you'd like a psychic reading to. And for those who have already asked a question for free, again, that donation amount is $11.11, and you can send that to Cash App, which is scrolling again at the bottom of the screen. Or if you are a Venmo user, you can send it on Venmo as well. If you're an international viewer and you don't have access to Cash App or Venmo, email me, which I did put in the chat. Email me, and I will send you my private PayPal link. Let me scroll and see if there's any additional questions. Neptune said, this whole year I've been seeing memes on social media saying Pisces will come into an abundant amount of money. I hope that's true. I believe it. I believe it. Honestly, I receive it for me because I keep seeing myself come into a windfall unexpectedly. And then I keep seeing myself in this new house. So I won't even have to be staying in the places I've been staying in much longer. So yeah, anytime a money mantra comes up, that means money is about to flow into your life. And it's time for you to put more energy into practicing, not just practicing the money mantras, but believing that they're going to come towards you while you're doing it, because that's what magnifies that vibration to the universe. Now, since those cards fell out, I'm going to go ahead and pull them. Let me see what they say. Okay. I am remarkable. I am unique. I am one of a kind, divine design. Oh, I like that. I'm going to repeat that again. That felt powerful. I am remarkable. See, when I say I am, I emphasize I am with capital AM because that puts the God frequency on it. I am remarkable. I am unique. I am a one of a kind, divine design. I love that. Page number is 42. Obviously, there was a reason these cards in particular fell out. All right. And again, my vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. Again, the mantra, the golden mantra is, my vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. My love, truth is so amazing. It's something the world gets drained of every day. But you're one of the special people who replenishes its depths. Your vulnerability doesn't reflect a lack of faith, nor does the depth of your heart and your ability to feel dilute your power. They make you strong and one of Spirit's warriors. Your truth is your superpower. Never change. So do not change who you are to fit in. Do not make yourself small to be accepted and get anybody's validation. You are your own validation. You don't need it from anybody outside of yourself. I am breaking the generational patterns that once held my lineage behind. So this is another mantra. I am breaking the generational patterns that once held my lineage behind. And as I'm saying that, my hand is itching and I put on lotion. So that means money is coming. So I receive it, I receive it, I receive it 3 times as divine confirmation. Asheo. Wherever it's coming from, money flows to me with ease. From known and unknown sources, money flows to me easily into all of my online digital accounts as well as my digital currency that I'm claiming. Money flows to me in abundance. Asheo, I receive it. Page number on this is 45. Let's see what page 45 says. All right, I honor the beauty of stillness. I honor the beauty of stillness. My love, take a second to pause your mind and body and observe your surroundings. Breathe into the space all around you. There's beauty here. Just sit, breathe, and observe. You're always on the go, working, showing up for your loved ones, and doing what you've got to do for yourself. Spirit asks you to forgive yourself. Spirit asks you to give yourself. Obviously, somebody does need to forgive themselves since that came out of my mouth. If you've been hard on yourself, beating yourself up, Most High said, forgive yourself right now. And release that guilt and let it go because it's infecting all of your chakras. Spirit asks you to give yourself the ultimate luxury of just resting. Even if it's just for a few moments. You need it, love. That is your sweet spot. So be still and know, be still and grow. Sometimes you just need to be still. I don't empower my fears. I overcome them. This is a perfect mantra to end the live on. I don't empower my fears. That includes scarcity, lack, doubt, and fear of failure, fear of abundance, or fear of abandonment. Replace it with abundance. Fear of not being enough, fear of not having enough, fear of things not working out. Release all of that right now as I'm speaking. Release it. And if you have access to sea salt, go into your bathroom or kitchen, pour some sea salt into your hands, rub your hands together and say, I am releasing this fear, this doubt, this scarcity, this lack, this energy right now, and rinse that fear down the sink and step into your empowerment. I don't empower my fears, I overcome them. Overcome your fears, do not empower them. Replace fear with empowerment. I am capital. I am powerful. I am able to manifest and attract everything I want. 333 represents just that. I am able to manifest the life I've always desired. I am able to attract new opportunities, new blessings of abundance into my life and genuinely believe it. So this says page 30. Let's see if page 30 got something to say. And it does. The mantra, the golden mantra is, everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance. So again, replace apprehension and fear with abundance. Release anxiety. It's abundance over anxiety, faith over fear. Trust over not having enough. Trust that it's going to come to, I literally daily, I believe that everything I need and desire is going to flow towards me. Even when it's not in my possession yet, it's coming towards me because I believe it, because I deserve it and I receive it. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. 3 times for the confirmation. Everything I touch turns into gold and invites lasting abundance into my life. My love, you've got the magic touch. You are in that magical space where intentional action meets reward. Spirit asks you to keep your course at a steady pace, flow in the present rather than think of the treasure to come. That means, it doesn't mean don't wish for what you desire, just do not inundate yourself to a specific outcome. Let it be known what you desire and then release it and trust that it's going to flow towards you. Flow in the present rather than think of the treasure to come. Flow in the present moment. Flow in it. Don't try to control the current. Don't try to control how it comes towards you. Just flow in it. Flow in the present rather than think of the treasure to come. You may be leaping into new endeavors or marinating on the idea of doing so. You may worry if this will bring success, pride, and prosperity. Affirm that you will receive all of that and more. An affirmation means that I know that I'm going to receive what I'm praying for. I'm affirming. And I believe in saying it 3 times to confirm it. That lets the universe know I'm ready to receive this. I'm confirming that you're going to give it to me because I told you I deserve it. And I believe it. So now you have no choice, universe, but to give it to me. That's literally how manifestation works. So I want to thank everybody that has been tuning in. Thank you so much. Neptune said, why don't you think it? Because of divine timing. What I was just saying, divine timing's at play. You know how many things I've prayed for that haven't manifested yet? I learned to not question anymore. There's times I've questioned, especially when I've been in, terrible positions financially. Why hasn't this come in yet? I haven't been focused on lack. And the first thing I heard my ancestors said is divine timing. You don't control the timing. You just control your thoughts on receiving it. Feel and see. But I can't tell you when, because that's up to God. Your job is to believe. Believe it until it manifests. Thank you, Cam. Yep. It's because the year is almost over. Exactly. Shit. Y'all know how long I've been going through this up and down, moving around. I don't want to go through this no more. I want to be in my permanent home right now. So when in moments where I've felt frustrated or discouraged, I start picturing myself in my house. I start remembering the premonitions I've been shown. I start picturing the sweet smell of the food I'm making, the food I'm baking, the edibles I'm infusing, the dinner I'm preparing for my new soul tribe, my real life in person soul tribe. I start picturing myself waking up in my extremely comfortable bed in my beautiful room that I decorated. I start picturing myself in my music and media studio where I'm creating content and making music and beats and melodies and playing my instruments. That's what I do when I want it. I picture myself in it. Shout out to Little Flip. He must be watching because I just heard this song and seen this video. If you see it, you want it, buy it, own it. Shout out to the Freestyle King. Shout out to Up Above Entertainment. I think about that song every time I think about owning some shit. So start picturing it Start seeing yourself already in the energy of receiving it. Start seeing yourself already in the energy of having received it. And then start picturing what you're going to do with it once you get it. Again, I don't empower my fears, I overcome them. Everything my hands touch turn into gold. Everything my hands touch is prosperous. Prosperity belongs to me. I am prosperity. I am abundance. I am healed. I am healing energy. I am powerful. I'm a master manifester. I'm an alchemist. So affirm everything with I am. And then pair that with a gratitude affirmation. Thank you for my new streams of income. Thank you for the 30-minute video consultation bookings. Thank you for the 1-hour video consultation bookings. Thank you for the 15-minute private reading bookings. Thank you for the contracts that are coming in for me to produce digital content for multiple content creators and business owners. Thank you for the collaboration with Flip. Since he's in my energy, he must be watching. And King, if you're watching this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And share it as well, because I sure be sharing your content because I support and believe in you. Thank you, by the way. Already see yourself in the energy of receiving. I see myself in the energy of receiving the contracts that are being offered to me in the near future. I see myself already receiving an updated date for my surgery. I see myself already receiving my complete healing to where maybe I won't even need to have surgery. I already received myself receiving the love from my future divine masculine. I already see myself holding my baby girl and my son. I already see myself as a mother. I already see myself as wealthy, healthy, and successful. As long as I am seeing that, and that's what I'm meditating and focusing on and giving my power to, the universe has no choice but to give me that. That's truly how manifestation works. And I love what Chelsea said. Divine timing is a lot different than what you want on your timing. 1000%, fam. Because I want everything today, right now. I want my infused catering sessions going. I want my infused product line launched. I want my Alacoco brands launched and in every store and online platform there is. I want my first album out there streaming everywhere. I want my movie out there streaming everywhere. I want the marketing presentations I've been shown that I'm going to do. I want that to happen today, right now. I want the cooking classes that I keep seeing myself teaching. I want that to happen right now. But God has a reason for the timing. I want my husband right now. Lord knows I do, because I'm tired of being celibate. But I cannot allow myself to tie my soul to a temporary affection of a person that I ain't got no future with. So until then, I'm disciplined enough to wait. Because trust me when I say divine masculine, it's going to be worth the wait. Oh, and you need to get a whole bunch of, waterproof mattress protectors, because I'm an avid projectile squirter and I got so much backed up energy from all the sexual energy I haven't released. I'm going to need you to be blue chewed the fuck up and have your stamina and have your shit together. Because we making our daughter. I can pretty much guarantee we going to make our daughter the first time we get it in. I'm just saying. And don't be trying to sneak me either. If I ain't ready for us to be, we gonna get your protections, all I'm saying. I'm gonna have mine, because I know how niggas be with that grimy shit. One of my pregnancies happened because my ex pricked the condom. And then later told me he was intentionally trying to get me pregnant to trap me, which was really fucked up. But when you have heaven between your legs, people do tend to lose their mind. That's also why I'm celibate. But I'm just saying, I want my divine masculine to get your shit together today. Come get my ass. Shit. I'm tired of being celibate, goddammit. But I'm not finna bust it open for nobody I don't see me having a future with either. So, yeah, divine timing, there's always a reason for it. And trust me, you always want to wait on God instead of having something before you ready to have it. So with that being said, thank you to everybody that had tuned in to the live. Thank you everybody that asked questions. And again, before I end the live, I do want to put this back on the screen. So I am running a special right now. For those that want to book, if you want a reading tonight, if you want a private video consultation this evening, you do need to send your donation immediately so that I can get you scheduled. Because basically, I cannot schedule you until I receive your donation payment. So to offer even more of a discount past the 75% discount that I'm pretty much already giving, I'm allowing you guys to book a 15-minute private reading for only $33.33 instead of the $44.44. For the half-hour video consultation instead of the angel number 8888, I am allowing you to book a 30-minute for $55.55 and a 1 hour for $111. The other angel number representing spiritual awakening, new beginnings, and abundance. You can do a 1 hour video consultation for $111 instead of the $144. So this will be a daily promotion that I'm going to offer each day this week, just to give you guys a little bit more of a discount and allow you to have that one-on-one session with me. As I've stated before, once you send your donation payment, reach out to me. If you're on Instagram, DM me on Instagram like, hey D, I sent my donation, like what y'all saw Neptune Pisces did. He sent his donation. He dropped in the chat to let me know, hey, I sent my donation for my question. And then as soon as I got to his question, I gave him the psychic reading. Essentially, it's going to be the very same thing for your private 15-minute reading or your 30-minute or 1 hour video consultation. Once you send your donation amount, reach out to me to confirm that you did. I'll see it. I'll also message you, whether you're on Instagram or through email, to give you the confirmation of receipt of your donation. And at that point, we will discuss scheduling. That's when I'll be able to actually get you scheduled. So if you're one of the people that are in this live, or if you catch the replay and you'd like a private video consultation tonight or a private reading, send your donation to my Cash App or Venmo, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, and reach out to me on either Instagram or even if you're on TikTok, but I'm mostly on Instagram. That's why I said if you're on Instagram, reach out to me on there. Now, if you are not currently following me on Instagram and you DM me, I will not see your message, because apparently Instagram filters those messages out. I've never received anyone's DM that have messaged me if you're not a follower. So you do want to follow me and then shoot me a DM, and it should pop up in my general inbox. And then once I see it, I'll respond and let you know, yes, I received your Cash App donation or your Venmo donation, and what is your schedule for tonight. And if you do want to schedule tonight, please send that now, because I am planning on doing a live tonight. However, if you want to book a consultation, I will give you priority, because I can always push my live back till tomorrow. The main thing is that I want you guys to know that me assisting you in your spiritual journey is my number one priority, because at the end of the day, yes, I'm an investigative researcher and all of that, but I'm a high vibrational high priestess. I'm a spiritualist. So my calling to my spiritual duty, goes above investigative research. So if there's anybody that wants to do a booking for tonight, send your donation amount immediately. Reach out to me on Instagram or email me, justdshow@gmail.com. And once you email me and I got your donation, I can get you scheduled for later tonight. If you want to do a reading in the morning, send your donation tonight. I can get you scheduled. Now, I do have some appointments. So now that I think about it, it would probably be better to do it sometime like in the afternoon. But if you want to get, something scheduled for tomorrow or for tonight, I cannot schedule you until you send your donation. That's just what it is. So once you do, I'll get you scheduled. Neptune said, I'm still in school, that you told me I'll be having twins, but I'm happy for it. Yeah, it's not going to be like right away. But yeah, definitely I seen you having a son first and then twins. So it's going to be over the next 3 years, fam. Okay, gotcha. Yep. So for sure, DM me so that I can get you scheduled for Friday. I already have Chelsea scheduled for Saturday, but again, family, I have a lot of availability, so I'm intentionally leaving my schedule open for all of you that want to schedule bookings. So anyone that wants to do, like I said, a video consultation or a 15-minute private reading, if you're wanting to do that tonight, if you want to do it tomorrow or on Friday or this weekend, send your donation, DM me or email me. And once I get your donation, I'll respond as soon as I see it and I'll get you scheduled. Okay? Because you guys are my number one priority, and assisting you in your spiritual walk is also as well. There have been some people offline that asked me how I got into spirituality. Well, I was raised in church. I was raised apostolic Pentecostal, but I was born with these gifts and I started exploring them when I was a preteen and definitely well into my teenage years. I started studying. The first time I heard the word clairvoyant, I wanted to know what it meant, empath, because I always have felt feelings. And when I was 8, like I said, I started dreaming of people's funerals and then they would die. And it really freaked me out because I didn't know why that was happening. So that's when I researched and found out what an empath was, what a clairvoyant was, what the term clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant meant, psychic mediumship. I was researching, and these are all things that, being raised in church, you're taught is evil and witchcraft and you should never explore. The reality is I've died, I've gone to heaven and come back. And when I was in heaven, the angel said that is absolutely what we want you guys to explore, is true spirituality, because religion is not of God, that is of man. And more specifically, every single religion has a foundation in Freemasonry, and Freemasons pledge to Lucifer during initiation. So all of that is what fueled my desire to want to know more about these gifts that I was born with. And then I came across what's called a white witch or a light worker when I worked for United Health Group. In fact, I came across 3 over the 2 years that I worked there. Well, almost the 3 years I worked there. And when I was diagnosed with cancer, one of them told me that that was going to happen, and then it did. And that happened right after I had the experience where I died and went to heaven and came back. And she's the one that told me, she confirmed my gifts, and she said, I can see that you've been researching about, witches or spirituality, spell work, demonology. These are all things, Wiccan, all of that I've explored because I want to understand it. And I wanted to understand about the elements and my water sign, me being a Scorpio. So I've done extensive research over the past, 3.5 decades of my life. And then I've spoken with other spiritualists, other shamans, people that call themselves witches, people that call themselves high priestess, high priest, or orishas. Like, I've studied a lot of different elements of spirituality, and one thing I know is that the Most High God is within me. God is an energy, an everlasting, eternal energy that you tap into. It's not a man, it's not any ethnicity. There's no humanity to God. Not when I went to heaven. There definitely is no Jesus sitting on the right hand throne of God. There's no man, or there's no gender or humanity in heaven. Therefore, there can be no male or female, he or she, color. Now, Yeshua that walked this earth definitely was of melanin descent, without a doubt. Yeshua, the true Christ, not the false Jesus whitewashed version. But God as an energy is just that. It's an energy frequency. It's the highest level of energy that exists. And it's an energy that you tap into. Again, it's not a person you search for and worship. It's an energy. And once Yeshua was crucified, Christ became a frequency that you tap into. Therefore, you become Christ when you tap into Christ's frequency. I've done so much research on all of this. That's why I can have the very powerful, skill set that I have because of the upbringing and the unlearning of the brainwashing of religion and truly tapping into true spirituality, which I experienced when I died and went to heaven. That changed everything for me because I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that everything I was taught and had learned was a lie. And they charged me with the duty to come back to earth and tell and show. That's why I'm writing, editing, and creating my first movie with all the digital and technical skill sets that I have. So I have multiple things that I'm working on, but my spirituality is at my core, my divine purpose here. So the readings are more than just, receiving donations for a reading. It's genuinely me fulfilling my spiritual purpose on this earth. Because I was born with these gifts for a reason, and I choose to use them for good and not for evil. However, I'm very aware of both dark and light energy, and I am both of dark and light energy, as all of us are. We're a duality. So when it comes to my spiritual protection, I'm protected by both light and dark energies. That's why I don't need to ever seek revenge on people. People attract. You awaken my ancestors and the angels and demons that protect me when you call yourself trying to spiritually attack me. It never works. It only comes back to you immediately. That's why I pray that prayer of protection. So those are also things we can discuss when you book a video consultation or a private reading. Definitely spirituality. If you are suffering from spiritual attacks, if you feel like you're being attacked by demons, by entities, by people, if you feel like someone put a curse on you or roots on you, yes, I know how to clear that energy. I've cleared it off of myself and others multiple times. So I'm not afraid of the dark because I know how to conquer it. I have conquered it and always do. So that's more the energy that I'm on. I can help you spiritually protect yourself. I can even help remove dark energy and entities from you. But I will not assist you in sending a curse to anyone. Now, will I reverse people's energy back to them? 1000%, and do and did and have and will. But outside of that, I don't do any sort of dark magic, curse work, spell work, hexes, voodoo. I don't do any of that. And I do not use my spiritual gifts to locate people either. Now, if there's an investigation going on and an investigator wants a psychic's, perspective, you can pay me for that service, but I will not use my gifts to help you locate somebody to help you assist you in stalking people. I don't do that either. So I need to make sure that while I'm offering my services, to also establish those boundaries in love and let y'all know what I'm not, going to participate in. So just want to be clear on that. Okay, so there is a new person in the chat, so I'll give me a minute before I end the live. Lila, thank you so much for tuning in. It looks like this is your first time on my channel, so welcome to Dee's World. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You said, what is Yvonne and Ryan's destiny? What is Yvonne and Ryan's destiny? The first thing I heard was separation. But I will pull a Golden Mantras card and see what comes up. And your first reading is free, especially for those that are brand new to the channel. If it's your first time visiting and your first time participating in the chat, again, thank you and welcome to Dee's World. If after your first free reading you want to book a 15-minute private reading or a 30-minute or 1 hour consultation, let me know before I end the live. Send your donation to my Cash App or Venmo, and then I can get you scheduled for tonight. Because like I said, I can delay tonight's investigative research live if there are people that actually want to book a reading tonight, just to give you guys availability. But yeah, I did immediately hear separation. So let me pull a Golden Mantras card and see what comes up. Yeah, this is definitely a separation. I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. I immediately heard arguments. And I'm hearing that Not My Daddy song by Kelly Price. You're not my daddy, you're my man. I think it's time you understand. Just make me happy if you can. I'm not your mama, I'm your girl. I am the lady in your world. Somebody's feeling disrespected. I'm hearing cheating. Somebody found out. Why does it have me in here twice? Oh, come on, StreamYard. Y'all bear with me. I think I'm gonna have to jump all the way out the studio. Hold on. I'll be back. Bear with me. It's something with StreamYard because it had me in here twice for some reason. But yeah, I'm hearing that Kelly Price song. You're not my daddy, you're my man. I think it's time you understand. Just make me happy if you can. I think you said Yvonne and Ryan. I think Yvonne is pissed off and fed up because Ryan was cheating. She found out and she just like, I'm done. That's what I'm hearing. I'm done. Like with finality, like Yvonne ain't with the shit. Yvonne is over it. So yeah, that's why I got the I release what no longer serves my happiness, health, and peace of mind. So whoever Yvonne is ready to release Ryan. And congratulations to Yvonne for choosing yourself first. Um, because self love is the best love. So yeah, I'm hearing separation there. Lila, you welcome, my love. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming by the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, family, I'm about to end the live because I am hungry. I've been smelling this food the whole time. I think what I'm going to do is come back and do a second readings live because I'm being spiritually led to. In fact, I am. I'm going to hold off on the investigative research live for tonight because I'm hearing this very strongly that I need to do another free readings live tonight. So I'll more than likely be back in like maybe an hour or so because I want to do it early because I do have some stuff to take care of in the morning appointment. So it's about 7 my time. The latest I will start the next live is 9 my time. So more than likely, I'm going to try to get it knocked out in about an hour. And then probably after that live, I'll jump on TikTok and do one for TikTok, because I know some people on there was asking me when was the next time I was going to do a live on there when I was checking my messages on TikTok. By the way, shout out to all of my D's TikTokers, all the D's peeps on the TikTok following me. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. Neptune, definitely DM me so we can get you scheduled for Friday. And then if you're available, I would love for you to tune in with me. Like we was talking about, on the dual for the TikTok live. So I'll hit you offline. But thank you to everybody that participated in the chat. Thank you to everybody that tuned in to the live. And again, I am running a special, today's special. I'm going to continue it for the rest of the week. So if you want to book a reading for tonight, again, or a video consultation, you can do so at the discounted price of $33.33 for the 15-minute, $55.55 for the 30-minute video consultation, or $111 for the 1 hour. And all of these numbers, including the 1111 for the full question, they're all angel numbers. So I will kind of explain a little bit more about the angel numbers on the next live. I'm going to do that one and then jump on TikTok, or I might do TikTok and then jump on here. Either way, I will be back in about an hour to an hour and a half to do another free readings live for those that are on different time zones, because I know some people are also just kind of getting off work and doing dinner. So since I'm being told loudly by my ancestors to put off the investigative research live and do another free reading live, I will come back in a little bit. And if y'all are on TikTok, join me for that live as well. So these peeps, I appreciate y'all. I value y'all. Y'all make sure to come back in a little bit. And if you want to book one for tonight, go ahead and send your donation and DM me on Instagram or email me so I can get you scheduled for later tonight. All right, I'll be back in a little bit.